We are the one, the light in the dark. One heart, one world, one spark. We are the one, together we rise. One dream, one voice, one sky.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Women Empowered Across the World. This is our podcast, and I have some amazing hosts with me today. I have Raksha from Miami. She's all over the place. She's global. Is a co-facilitator with YEA. And then I have Jackie Zaccoli. She is missing right this minute, but she'll be right back with us. And she resides in Arizona, but she's global with her Gen Global Impact Network. And then I'm Carol Witt, and I am the founder and director for YEA Global. And then I have Elena, and Elena is the Yorgos Foundation. She's the CEO of the Yorgos Foundation, and she's global. She's all over the place also, especially Africa. And today we have the pleasure of having Jana come join us. And she's going to share her story with us, and we're very excited to hear about what all you are up to, Jana. Please come join us.
Hello.
Hi.
So
welcome.
my name is Jana. Hello, everybody. I'm greeting you from Prague, from Czech Republic. It's the capital city of Czech Republic. And my main work now is in Africa. So I will present you myself, and then I will present you my work for my NGO that is working in Central African Republic. So first of all, I will present a little bit myself. So I'm working in Africa for 4 years now, but mainly I'm based in Europe, and I'm going to Africa for some missions. But at the beginning, I was living during 2 years in Mali, and I was coordinating projects of humanitarian aid and development projects relief in central part of Mali. And it was for the French central region that is based in Orléans. And then I was working as well in Madagascar. I was working there with women groups and with some disabled people during 6 months. It was my internship during my studies. And I did 3 months like that as well in Morocco, where I was working for the tourism, like some introduction of fair trade products to some like alternative tourism chain. And now I'm working in Central African Republic since 4 years. I'm the director of a very small NGO that is based in Prague in Czech Republic. And we are working in Central African Republic in 5 places there, in the capital city that is called Bangui, and as well in other places. Everything is beginning with the B, because this is really something that a lot of places in Central African Republic are starting with the letter B. So Baoro, Buar, Bozum, Bosemtele, everything with B. So we are present in all these 5 places. So I will present you this just later on. I have some experience as well from Ethiopia, where I was working for 2 years as well, but I was based in Czech Republic, and I was doing for 1 month travels every time for 1 month. There I was working as well with disabled people, with women that had the AIDS, HIV, I don't know how does it call in English. Yeah, and right now I'm working for Siriri, and Siriri is a very small NGO in Czech Republic. We will have our birthday of 20 years next year, so we will celebrate it. We will celebrate it maybe with my choir as well, because I'm singing in a choir, in a Congolese choir. Yeah. So our leader is from Congo, and we have other man that is from Angola, and if not, we are Czechs. So we are singing the music from Congo and Angola in Lingala and Kikongo and other languages like from Africa, just African languages. So we will celebrate the birthday of Saturday with my choir, because this choir was at the beginning of the NGO as well, 20 years ago. Our NGO is quite small. I'm the only one that is employee, but we have some volunteers, funders. We have 6 funders that funded this NGO 20 years ago, and some of them are still very active in the NGO. And we have some other volunteers like young people, girls and boys, and some of them are only like 18 years old, 20 years old. So some are more older, some are my friends, some other I met as I was working for the NGO. And what we do here in Czech Republic, it's especially we are raising money and we are improving the awareness about Central African Republic. Because if you say here in Czech Republic that you are working in Central Africa, they say to you, which country? And I say Central African Republic. No, but you did not understand. Which country? I say to them, Central African Republic. No, it does not exist. I'm sure it does not exist. I say to them, yeah, please look at the map and you will see it exists. It's quite a big country. It's big as France and Belgium together, but it has only 6 million inhabitants. So it's not so much people inside, because there are huge places that is like rainforest or savanna or beginning of the Sahara Desert, but not really, it's more like savanna. So there are animals like gorillas and elephants, forest elephants. There are still some people that are living in the forest, like Baka, like pygmy, but we are mainly working with the people that are living in villages or in the towns on the area between Bangui, which is the capital city in the south, and between Bouar, that is on the Cameroon border in the north. Because this part of the country is the safe part of the country. Other 80% of the country, it's no man's land. There are rebels groups that are dealing everything. So it's quite difficult to work there, because you never know what can happen when. Even on this 20% of state, there are still some struggles. And this year we were facing some humanitarian problems, and we were coming with our help to help the people that were displaced from the villages to the towns. So we have around 50,000 people that were displaced this year. And our main focus is not really humanitarian aid. We are doing humanitarian aid where it's needed, but we are more focusing on relief. And we are working in the area of agriculture, health services, and especially education. This is our main topic, is the education. So starting from the children that are like 5 years old, 6 years old, till the university students. So we have all of this because our partners that are Kalma priests, they are working with all these public. So it's thousands of children that are visiting their schools. So what we do, we support the work, what the Kalma priests are doing in the schools. So we are supporting as well the buildings if it's needed, but we are supporting as well the programs. And we have one very big project that calls Learning Through Play in Central African Republic. And in this project, we did the first textbook in the local language Sango. It's like that. So you can see inside, there are like letters. And what is really interesting, that you see that there are pictures from Africa. So it's not a textbook coming from Europe and just translated, but it was done together with the teachers in Central African Republic. And the main goal is that the children, boys and girls, they can learn in 1 year how to read and write, very quickly because it's very interactive, it's very clear, it's very simple, because most of them are visiting the school only 1 year. Afterwards, they are coming back to the family or going to the field, working in the field, so they don't have much time to really study. Some of them are continuing, but in the villages mainly, they are staying 1 or 2 years. And we did one other book as well. This is more like for advanced, as well in the Sango language. And if not, we did other tools, pedagogical tools, like games, and that they play with the letters, and like that they learn really very, very quickly. This is our main goal. It's not only to care about the buildings, but especially to please let me have, okay. It's especially to that they can really learn from these tools. We have other projects too. There is one project that is especially for the girls, and the idea is once they would leave the school because they are already like 10, 11, so the parents will say, it's not worth it that you continue to study. We say, yes, it's worth it. And the project calls Kana Centra. And the girls, they are going to the classroom and they continue to learn how to read, how to write. And they learn other things, like working with the wool, to do like pullovers, and then how to manage the household. Something about like relationships in the family, with the husband, with the children, planning of the children, and all this. So it's a program for 1 or 2 years. They can stay till 2 years, but mainly they stay only 1 year. And they learn as well how to produce from the textiles some earrings. So it's very like practical. And after this, they can really be like self-sufficient, we can say. If they have some money to start, they can start a small business. Other thing, what we do, it's the healthcare, and the healthcare, it's for everybody. It's for children, it's for women, it's for men, and we have some projects like eye doctor for with glasses and so on. And we have a very like big project, because it's already in 5 places, is that we support the people that don't have money to go to the hospital or to the health center. So we pay it on their behalf, what they need, as well for the women if they give birth. And we care about the children as well. If the children need it, we can provide some help to them through our partners that are based there, that can evaluate the situation very quickly and very correct, because they are based there. They are living there with the people. We support as well a project of hemodialysis clinic. Again, the same approach is that the people come, they don't have money, and they need the care, like hemodialysis care, to clean the blood, and we give them money that they can have until 5 or 6 times of this, and afterwards they are recovered. Especially is the people after malaria. And the second big diagnostic, it's the woman after giving birth, because sometimes they are giving birth very long time in very bad conditions, and they almost die. And we have already helped, I think, almost 3 women in 2 or 3 years to recover and to be there till now and care about her children. So this is very great as well. And other focus is agriculture. And for the agriculture, right now we are supporting the agriculture second school, second cycle school. It means the people are coming there after having baccalaureate. Huh? You understand baccalaureate? Yeah? No? I don't know how to explain because it's the French schooling system, huh? So it's the people like they are like 18 years old, 19 years old, something like that. They already finished their basic school and they can come there and stay 1 year. And it's very practical training about agriculture and production of food and like animals, cows and chickens and rabbits and quails and so on. And in the school, we have as well a lot of women inside, women that are coming to give the conferences to the students, but as well women that are coming to have the study, to receive it, and to try the different techniques and as well afterwards start their own business. And for this, we are as well raising money for all that what I'm saying to you. We are raising money in Czech Republic. So we are like selling t-shirts and selling some other stuff coming from Africa. And we give some small conferences sometimes in the schools. And we have one project that calls Flowers for Africa. And the children in the schools, they raise a plant from the small seed. So it's a small plant. And then this plant, they are selling to the parents and to the friends, and afterwards this money is coming to us and we can support the projects. Again, there are a lot of women doing this work because in Czech system the teachers are mainly women, so very often the women are working with the children. They raise the plants and then they are selling the plants, and with this money we can support the projects. Right now, our biggest needs are, so this Centre Cana, yes, there is all the time the need to support that, the girls that are coming to the school, that would, if not go to the school. The children orphanage, there are as well some girls that are visiting the schools because we give them money to visit the school. We give them some food, some lunch, and as well, what we are really searching, it's some money to develop more this agriculture second school, and the farm. This is linked to that. And the farm, it's really very, very beautiful. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. 3 years ago, I was there. There have been like 50 cows. Now there are 150 cows. There have been no chickens. Now there are hundreds of chickens, hundreds of rabbits, hundreds of quails. And the space where the vegetables is really very huge. You can find cassava, you can find spinach, how does it call in English? And bananas, and yeah, all you can imagine for Africa, you can find there. It's really very, very huge. But still some money is needed to develop it more, because what we would like and what our partners really like, it's that the school is only like 30% of teaching, theoretical teaching, but 70% of doing, of something like experience. So the students are going to the farm and they care about rabbits, about cows, about quails, and they are working the land. And as well, they receive some teaching how to count the price. Because if you produce something and you sell it with a price that is not enough, you will never gain something, you will never develop. Yeah, so this is something we would like to develop more. Yeah, so that is.
Wow, Jana,
I hope it was understandable.
oh, very much so, very, very much so. So, so amazing, all the things you're up to and doing. We need 20 more of you. Actually, 100
Yeah.
out there. No, I mean, you are touching so many communities in what you're taking on. Thank you. Thank you. Elena, thank you for inviting her. Oh my goodness.
My
Okay,
girl.
absolutely. Okay, so we have some hosts that have
You
some
to
questions.
Alina.
Yes,
So
I was the first. I was the
yeah,
first.
so Elena, go ahead.
I have many questions, but of course I will limit my list to the one because I have to give some more space to other hosts. Um, you mentioned giving birth. You mentioned maternal mortality. It's good to say that Central African Republic is one of the countries in this continent of the highest maternal mortality ratio. I think that it is now, right now it's about 700, the ratio. I'm not, it is just the number of deaths for 100,000 births. This is
Okay.
how we count this rate. So just to compare, in Poland it's 2 per
Okay.
100,000. In the United States of America, I think right now it's around 40, but I'm not sure. I don't know the data from 2024. But just getting back to my question, could you please just tell us a little bit, 2, 3 sentences about the situation in general, the situation of women in Central African Republic? What kind of problems do they face in their everyday life?
Mm,
Okay. So the place of the woman, it's somehow traditional, what we know from other African countries. It means that mainly the women are caring about the household, about the children, but they are going as well to the field. So very often they are walking a lot of kilometers to go to the field, to work whole day in the field without any mechanization, with the children on her behalf. And when very often, so now I'm speaking about rural women, and
Yes,
very
yes.
often rural women, when they are pregnant, they even don't know that they are pregnant, and then with the time they see they are pregnant, but there is no care before giving birth, because as well they don't have money to have this health care. So very often these women, they are really living in the villages and giving birth in the field, if they are coming to the field at the time of giving birth, or in the house. And when it's a little bit more complicated, someone will take them on the motorbike to go somewhere to a center. So we had, for example, a woman that was giving birth to the 9th child. So she had already 8 children at home, and she gave birth during 2 days, and she was not able to give birth. So the husband take her on the motorbike, take her to the health clinic. They did cesarean, Cesar, but the child did not survive, and the woman, she had problems, health problems. She was like that. She was almost dead. But the husband had still some little money, so he took her to the capital city. That was like 4 or 5 hours of drive. She arrived there to the clinic, and at the clinic they did not have any money left. But the doctor that was there, he was watching. He said, okay, I see what we will do. We will give 5 or 6 like sessions of hemodialysis right now. And the man said, yeah, but we don't have any money. And the doctor said, this is not a problem because we have some money from Czech Republic. And especially for the cases like that, we can use it. So I will use it. And he has sent to me, I know about the story because he has sent to me the picture of the woman as she arrived. He has sent to me a picture with the woman as she left. And then he has sent to me a picture with the woman and her last child that is 1 year old. So she is still here and she's still caring about their child. 8 children.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
we
the
have
sense.
cases like that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jana. Thank you.
Okay, Racha, you have your hand up.
Wow. That was going to be my question as well. So she answered it in detail. So what is needed to shift that besides education?
To shift that.
To
Yeah, to
shift
give
that.
more like healthcare to these women, it means that they will not drive so many hours to find some help. Now I'm speaking especially about rural areas. In the towns, it's a little bit better because you have health clinics, but still, what is the problem as well is that there are not enough doctors. So the numbers of, for example, there is only 18 gynecologists in the country. It's not
Oh,
much, huh? For
no.
6 million people. So what we are doing in our NGO is that we are supporting the university students. Right now we have two young men that will become like a health worker, huh? Not the doctor, but just what is like nurse. Huh? And there is one girl that finished her study and she became doctor last year. There is one other that became nephrologist, that is like caring about this hemodialysis. It was our first student we supported. And there is one other that will finish probably now in December. He should finish his study of healthcare to become doctor. So what we try it's to find these like young people that are able enough, that are wise enough, intelligent enough to become doctors, but they don't have money to pay the scholarity fees. And we give them the scholarity fees. So like
Wow.
that at the university, they can study during 6, 8 years and become doctors. And this is to create that the situation will improve. With each doctor, the situation will improve. With each specialist, the situation will improve.
Wow.
But it's very costly. The medicine, it's not so much, but once they would like to do specialization, it's very costly because mainly it's not in Central African Republic and they have to go to Cameroon or to Senegal or somewhere. And this is very costly and we don't have money for that. Because
Wow.
our budget, it's not very huge. We are just a small NGO. So we have 14 students now in program.
Wow.
14 university students. Yeah.
Jana, can you put your contact info and stuff in there? Because I've come across a few nonprofits recently in my networking who are actually
Yeah.
sponsoring people to become doctors, especially women
Perfect. Yeah.
in Africa and Asia. So
Yeah.
let's
Good.
connect so I can get you
Yeah.
connected to them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
Beautiful.
thank you.
Okay, Jackie, you
This
have
would
a
be
question.
great.
And then Ruby, I see Ruby, she's joined us. Yay. All right. So Jackie, and then Ruby, it has to be really quick. Go ahead, Jackie. What's your question?
Yeah, Jana, I apologize first of all for being so absent, and now I'm back. I won't go through all that. Anyhow, that we have lots of resources, and I'm sure Carol is really champing at the bit as well. The Global Impact Network, we have lots. We can cover almost all of those areas, including an app for healthcare, so that the women, should they possibly get to a telephone, would have healthcare on the phone. So please let us. I want to be able to talk with you, as well as I have people in Liberia that are teaching people to be medical and to be working in hospitals. So anyhow, the resources are huge. Be sure that you put your information in there, because I'm so excited. It's no wonder that Alina attached herself to you. You guys could be clones. Now you have to figure out a way to be able to take both of you and send it to the rest of the world. So thank you so much for all that you do. I really appreciate hearing what I did of you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Ruby, you have a question. Go ahead.
No, thank you so much, Carol. And of course, it's always nice to be
It's
here.
good to have you here.
No, thank you. I just want to add sentiments on what she mentioned. Like I did mention last time, I do volunteer at a clinic here in Zambia. And for me, I have seen the difference between ed deficit and what ed can do for a community. You all know now that USAID has closed its offices in a majority of countries, and part of the feeding program was coming from USAID through it should be called the peanut package. So the peanut package is given for children who are very, very malnourished. And according to my sources, I have found out that special peanut package is only given twice per week. And the majority of children that are now so malnourished in the community are almost to 1,000, you see. And this is because systems have changed. There is no finances. And because there is no finances, people like myself now need to come up with resources and take to these clinics to start a feeding program to at least put the deficit that is there to be cushioned with the WEATW feeding program that we are having, because nutrition is key for undernourished children or children in communities. And the community I serve is not very far from the city. And I can resonate that sometimes drugs are not even there, because just a couple of weeks we were seeing drugs being disposed of because they're expired, meaning systems are not put in place so that people have the ability to be served with these drugs, you know. So the healthcare system really needs to improve if we have to definitely reduce mortality rates, especially for young mothers and of course teenage mothers that may not know how to get nutrition or even look after the child in the 1,000 days. So thank you so much, Carol.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, everyone. What another amazing episode. I keep saying we've hit the bar. No, we just went past the bar once again. Jana, thank you so much for sharing. Listen, this platform is about getting it out, getting the word out that you are out there, that what you're up to and what you are doing. We need many, many more people knowing what people like you are doing out there and how you're making a difference and where they can go to support you. And that's what we want to do here, is have a woman's voice, have a place to be able to share their life and share what they are taking on and doing out there in the world. And you're absolutely a beautiful, beautiful heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please, everyone, put your information in the chat so we can all reach out to Jana and see where we might be able to support, where we might be able to collaborate. And Jana, I so want to collaborate with you in so many directions. So Jackie and I will definitely be reaching out to you, okay? Once again, guys, if you love these episodes, please, we do one on Monday and 2 on Friday, and we are always looking for amazing women to come in. And oh, by the way, guys, hot tip, we're all amazing. So you just know you have a story that will inspire many. So please reach out to any one of us on LinkedIn. We're all out there, and say, I'd love to be on a guest on your podcast. And we will put you in our calendar. We're booking right now for the end of December and the beginning of January and February. So please reach out to us. Guys, let's get these kinds of things that are going on out there in the world. Let's get them exposure. Let's get them, please. If you love these episodes, please subscribe to our channel. Comment on them. And please share it with so many more people so we can get the word out of what Jana is doing out there. So many people don't know what you're doing, Jana. Many people in your community do, and the people that are benefiting from you do, but many people do not know what you're doing. We want to support that. Thank you so much for being an amazing guest. And guys, we all deserve to thrive. Let's do it together. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
There's no divide, peace and love.